Hi friends, this is Dr. Abdequaem Chimthanawala. In continuation with the skin therapeutics, let us today discuss one of the very important remedies, I would say, that you must have used in your daily practice, and I have used also in my daily practice, and I will just discuss the clinical symptoms which I have seen verified with this remedy. The remedy which I am talking about is Rhus toxicodendron. And the first symptom that you should remember of Rhus tox is cicatrices circular. If you have seen my YouTube videos on skin, I have told a lot of things about cicatrices and the dry cracks and fissures, that type of remedies. Now, cicatrices which are blue in color, the sensitive, sore, lot of remedies are there. But cicatrices circular, you have to remember Rhus tox, because Rhus tox is one of the and the only important remedy where the cicatrices are circular. Next, cracks, fissures after washing. Now, this is an important symptom because whenever the word washing comes, whenever the word cracks comes, whenever the word fissure comes, we have lots of remedy, but Rhus tox is also there. You have to compare the Rhus tox with one of the most important remedies that we all, that is sepia, sulfur, calcarea carb is there, and kali carb is also there. But my dear friends, Rhus tox is also there. And in Rhus tox, the discoloration of skin, black spots are there. The discoloration in black spots, very close to lachesis and arsenic. These two remedies are more important. And if you look further in Rhus tox, discoloration, bluish spots remains after eruptions. Means eruptions जब ठीक हो गए और उसके बाद blue spots पड़ गए, that's a very important indication of Rhus tox. That is discoloration, bluish spots after eruptions. A very important remedy, Rhus tox. And one more remedy that you have to compare Rhus tox is lachesis. So that's why see how Rhus tox, lachesis go so close together, and that's why comparative mathematics is very important. In Rhus tox, the modality again is very important. In Rhus tox, the eruptions are generally aggravated from cold. And with this symptom also, there are so many remedies. One is Rhus tox. Then you have to remember remedies like Hipparslaf. Then you have to remember remedies like Sorinum, Petroleum, Agaricus. But Rhus tox, remember aggravation, cold. And in general, better by warm. Warm bathing ameliorates the complaints. And for this symptom, Rhus tox is very important. You will find a lot of patients coming to you and say that whenever they have some skin symptom, they have bathing with warm water or hot water shower, they feel very nice. You can think in these cases Rhus tox. Or you can say season, that is also very general aggravation of Rhus tox, that is eruptions where winter aggravates. Now, winter aggravates, there are so many remedies, but Rhus tox is the most important remedy, which generally in winter, the eruptions aggravate. With this, do compare some 5-6 remedies that come to my mind. Very important. Sepia is there, calcarea is there, Hipparsulf is there, mercury, sorinum, dulcamara, petroleum. All these remedies have a very important general aggravation from winter and general amelioration from warm bathing, or sometimes it is said that better by hot bathing. If there is a lot of itching, hot ameliorates. This is a very important symptom of Rhus tox in urticaria. For example, you see in urticaria, whenever the patient becomes cold, whenever the patient becomes cold, the urticaria starts. Now you can become cold maybe in the AC room, or when the patient goes to the cold climate and the urticaria starts. That's a very important indication of Rhus tox, that is urticaria from becoming cold. Now you have to compare this with, there are remedies which are very important in this symptom. Don't always have only one remedy so that you have nothing else to think about. Think about remedies like sepia, calcarea, arsenic, or dulcamara for that also, where urticaria is aggravated from cold, or urticaria from cold becoming. Comparative mathematica. Do remember this and the comparative remedies. Or you can say in Rhus tox, the urticaria is during fever. Now this again is a very important symptom. The patient comes and tells you whenever he has fever, the urticaria starts. Sometimes what happens in acute complaints, some symptoms are there which would lead us to a simillimum, which we have not found out in so many months when the case taking is done. And this is an important indication. In fact, in Rhus tox, Urticaria during rheumatism. So whenever you are treating a case of rheumatism and you don't get a simillimum, the body tries to get to the simillimum by showing other symptoms so that you can catch that symptom and arrive to a simillimum. In this way, do think about Rhus Tox when the patient says that urticaria during rheumatism. Rhus Tox, my dear friend, is a very and the only important remedy in these complaints. And of course, as I said before, that itching, hot bathing emulates. It is written hot. Warm is also there, but hot bathing emulates. There are 2 or 3 remedies, very important. You have to think of this symptom. First is Rhus Tox, then arsenic, silicea. I think Rhus Ven is also there, where the itching is better by hot or hot bathing. The patient takes hot shower and is better. One thing I would just like to tell you about Rhus Tox, that eruptions generally on hairy parts. Now this is important because there are other remedies also indicated when the eruptions there on the hairy parts. We have Rhus Tox, we have calcareous, we have lachesis, we have calicarb, we have silicea. So see how close Rhus Tox is to sepia, to calcarea, to sulfur, to lachesis, and that's why what happens that sometimes we don't think about Rhus Tox and think about these polycrests, and that's why we fill in a prescription. And lastly, about the warts, which I had told you before also in my previous YouTube videos, warts horny tip. The tip is very horny. If you have seen my video, I have told this, and you can touch the wart and basically it is very horny. Rhus Tox is there, sepia is there, and causticum is there. One thing more of Rhus Tox that you remember is the base of the Rhus Tox wart is solid. The body is solid with a horny tip. So body is solid with a horny tip. Compare this again with sepia and compare this with causticum. There are so many other symptoms in Rhus Tox given in Matermedic and the repertory, but I have only found two symptoms which I have found lots in my clinical practice and has given me very good results. So my dear friends, if you like this video, do share and subscribe. Thank you.